What's up, everybody? It's your boy Doc Savage, also known as James, coming to you with a new 3-month long video series where I'm going to post every Sunday about a new regiment I'm on. It's a little embarrassing and a little dive deeper into my life and some of the struggles that I'm going through and things that I'm dealing with in my head and with my body. The expectation is that I'm going to be losing quite a bit of weight, and I hope I do, and then I'm going to be working on my mental stability as well. I have been struggling since COVID with my weight and mental stability to keep them rock solid. And along that line, I have developed some really bad habits for myself that I do not like. And I've also developed a lot of things within my mental stability that I do not like and I don't like how I'm dealing with. Between all the stress and the moving and the kids' graduations and things like that, things have kind of compiled with me, and I have been treating myself not the greatest. And I have been dealing with myself not in a healthy way. With that said, I want to continue on improving on myself and helping myself get along to where I'm not, gone out of nowhere. Like I said, we're going to post once a week on Sundays. I'll try to post before football because if you know me, I'm a huge football fan. So we're going to continue on that. So I really want to dive into my life and share with you some of the struggles that I've been going through. I am 41 years old, and I've been doing this video creation since I was 16, 15 years old. And this is the first time I've dove into this. I used to be super skinny. I used to be a health fitness teacher. I used to lift weights every day. I had a great health regimen. And now I'm just kind of a mess. And I want to take you along this journey where I'm trying to gather that back and what I'm doing to correct this. But some of it has some stigma behind it, and we're going to talk about that. So bear with me, and I'm going to dive into what my regiment is now. Now, I'm not going to go into the specifics of how much I weigh and lost until the very last week, where I'm going to go into those specifics. But I hope, like, throughout the weeks as we post these, you see some slimming in my face. You'll see my arms get a little bit, like, smaller. My hands get a little bit tinier. And then also, of course, like, you'll see some definition in, like, my neck and stuff like that. Now, I'm no health expert. I'm only going to give what's working for me and my body and what I'm taking to improve myself. Everybody is different. Go get your blood work done, find where your deficiencies are at, and find what's going to work and help you personally. I'm taking you on my journey personally. Like I said, this is for me and what's helping me. I'm 41 years old. I cannot tell anybody what's going to be best for them. I can only share my experiences of what's working and what did not work for me. I'll tell you what doesn't work for me. Self-medicating and trying to take my own advice and just using my own internet searches and fingers to try to look this stuff up, it doesn't work. You can do all the research you want, but get some help from people that are professionals. Go talk to people that can actually give you some great advice and dive deeper into what they're experts in. So getting that blood work done, going and talking to your physician, going and talking to mental health experts that can actually help you along and guide you along the path that you need. Now let's talk about the more embarrassing part. So I've come to the point where I actually needed some help. So I was looking for different regiments online, and I talked to my doctor about what they want. And everything's kind of expensive. Even going through your doctors, it's kind of expensive. So I found one that's it's still expensive. It's $100 a month pretty much, and you have to do it in 3-month bulks. So I went ahead and I did the HIMS bulk pack. I did their medical 3-month pack. So we're going to be on a medical regimen for 3 months with HIMS, and here's my pills that I will be taking. I'm going to be taking naltrexone, and that's Naltrexone HLC, 14 milligrams. This is I take half by mouth every day for the first like 2 weeks, pretty much, and then once a day every day after that for 3 months. And then I'm going to be on metformin, and this doesn't start till week 3. So I'm kind of excited when I get to week 3. I'm only on week 1. So once I get to week 3, I'm going to be taking the metformin. And this is where I hear that you really start shredding the weight. And then this is more for the mental side of it, because this is going to help curb your appetite, curb all the bad habits you think that you need to get into when you get a little depressed or you want to go eat or you just forming those habits. I am taking buprofen, which is also Wellbutrin, I think, and I'm going to be taking 1 to 2 of these depending on the regimen in the week, but pretty much it's just one a day. And I'm pretty excited to take those because they've already been helping. I'm 1 week in so far, and after this week so far, I didn't think it was helping. It was just making me a little moody, and I was a little down because I didn't think I needed, any depression meds or anything like that. But what it has helped out with is when I think I want to eat something, I really stop and think about it, and then I'm like, oh, I don't really want that. Or I think about, do I really want to eat that right now, or do I want to eat in like 30 minutes when it's dinner time? And that's really been helping curve those appetites and get me into a place where I can set my schedule and do my meal prepping. And that is the next part that I kind of want to talk about. The last thing that we can kind of cover here is like what I'm doing personally outside the pills and outside of just like getting myself into a better, regiment, or, an everyday style thing. I know about meal prepping. I know about health planning. I'm pretty good at it actually. I do like meal prepping and doing things like that. But it's really hard when you're working at home all the time and you get busy and you don't really have time. We're all pretty busy humans, or at least I hope we are. We should be busy keeping ourselves entertained with something at least. With that said, I do a little bit of meal prep. I still like to kind of on the fly cook for myself because I really like, fresh food. But the shakes, I'm back at those pretty heavily. I do my protein shakes and things like that when I need to. I also buy like little shakes that I can just like shake up real fast and drink. I am going to the gym, not as much as I could, but I'm starting light and I'll end hard because what I learned is I blow myself out in the beginning, and I don't want to do that this time. This time I'm really focused on building up myself mentally and physically to where I can do the things that I need. Because right now my knees aren't holding up as strong as they used to. I hurt a lot more every day, and I'm sure some of you can relate with that. So I'm building up slowly, but I'm getting there. So this is week 1. I have lost 6 pounds, so that's kind of cool. I didn't expect that. I expected nothing out of this first week, but I have also been pretty busy this week. We went to a couple places that entail a lot of walking around. We also went to the pool a couple times. I did go to the gym a few times as well. I'm trying to keep on that path of health while building a new regiment for myself. I'll keep you updated with what I'm doing, but like I said, this is what works for me and what I'm doing. I am not here. I am not no professional expert. I'm just wanting to take you along for this journey and show you like if you're feeling bad, don't you're not where you want to be. You have a choice to change it. Reach out to your experts. Talk to your friends. Ask somebody what they're going through. Maybe some of the people that you know have been through this stuff and you can reach out to them. Reach out to me if you need to. Post in the comments what you're going through. Shoot, just share your stories. Share your adventures. I have a few of my friends that I'm going to shout out in the next video that I've seen their adventures, and I'm going to shout out their YouTube pages and their Facebooks as well. So let's keep this up. Let's work on this together, and I'll continue to share my adventures with you. Until next Sunday, have a good one. Bye, guys.